Welcome, thanks for joining us. Today we're going to take a quick look at the changes in welding fume extraction for New Zealand. What are some of the options to meet the new standards, the pros and cons of each product, and how do they work? Not so long ago, the concept of welding protection included a $30 helmet and your favourite black t-shirt. Workers would climb into a confined space with no thought of their long-term health. Over time, workplace safety has improved, and part of this comes from a better understanding of the risks associated with welding. Launched just over 20 years ago, air-fed helmets started a major improvement in worker safety. These helmets provided a continuous flow of clean filtered air to the user. For a long time, this was considered more than enough to keep people safe. A recent study came out that has placed welding fume in the same carcinogen category as asbestos. This also states that welders have a 43% increased chance of lung cancer. The current Australian and New Zealand exposure limit for general welding fume is 5 milligrams per square metre. The measurement they use to calculate this is something called TWA, or Time Weighted Average. Some countries have already changed their welding fume standards in response to this report. And we can see that Germany is at 1.25 and the Netherlands are at 1. This means that their tolerance for welding fume particles is around 1/5 of ours. As you can imagine, this caused some reactions within the health and safety circles. One of the most obvious questions was, how do we protect all of those in the workshop and not just the welders? Using a combination of the following tools and some workshop policy around welding areas is a really good place to start. Let's take a look at the first part of the equation, which is air-fed helmets. There are 3 brands I would like to look at here. Speedglass, it's well known, it's been around a long time, and it can take a beating. Here we can see the new G5 model. Optral is the second biggest welding helmet supplier in the world. Super clear optics, and the new panoramic CLT leaves all other helmets for dust. Once you've tried this helmet on, you will not want to put it down. Match one of these with Optral's Swiss Air system, and you will really notice the difference in both weight, vision, and airflow. It's also worth mentioning that all Optral air-fed systems come standard with the highest grade filters and long-run batteries. Strata DW7000, for people wanting an entry-level helmet that works and keeps your team safe without breaking the bank, this is the one for you. This model has been around for many years, it's got good backup and support. The next option is local exhaust ventilation. These come as both a mobile or fixed bench type unit. The pros, it removes the fume before it contaminates the rest of the room, and it can be used with all forms of welding. The cons, they can be bulky and time consuming to get into position. The effective range from the welder is around 300 millimeters. If you're MIG welding and doing a long run, you might need to stop and reposition your extractor. On Torch Fume Extraction, this is a recent solution to the fume problem. This plugs into your MIG welder and auto starts when the torch is activated. After using one of these, I see the attraction. Between this and an air-fed helmet system, you'll have really strong protection for both you and your whole workshop. To sum it up, we're here to help. We have a wide range of tools available to meet your workshop needs. Should you have a question around future-proofing your business, give us a call. We're here to help. Cheers.